Hey guys, 828 Fine Adventure. Today we are going to install a TRD PRO intake accelerator. It is the most important part of the TRD PRO air intake box that you can get for your vehicle. This part right here does the most, I guess, what's the added performance. This has the most added performance of any part that you can put on there, at least in my opinion, of the TRD PRO intake box. You can put the filter, the air filter probably gives you a little, but you do have to take those out and clean them. So anyways, this little horn right here, I'm gonna show you how to install, and then we're gonna take it for a test drive. Okay folks, here's the part we're gonna swap out. It is the TRD PRO Intake Airflow Accelerator. And I will show you the difference when I take the stock part out. Okay, so the first thing we do is we loosen this bolt here, then we loosen these bolts down here, this one, and you have another one right there. And you can do these clamps on both sides, just like you're changing an air filter. Leave this right here plugged in. I did not disconnect my battery, so I don't want to unplug anything and then cause me to have my computer reset, or God knows what you can mess up on the vehicle. So what I do is I go ahead and take this apart here and I flip this part over upside down on top of this engine cover. And it just lies there while you go ahead and take the bottom part of the box out to install this right here. Just a little tip I'm giving you so you don't mess anything up. Leave this plugged in. We're gonna loosen these bolts. We're gonna take those out. Now we're going to take this, unclip the box using these clips right here. We can just flip that up like that. Now just remove the lower part of the air intake from the vehicle. Okay, now we have the box, and this is what we're going to remove. Now after you remove that, you do not install the TRD air horn. You do not install that on the box before you put the box back in. I will show you that in the next step. So what you do, there are a few tabs around this box, right here and right here. You just need to get like a flathead screwdriver and start trying to work that off. There's no real easy way to do it. You just kind of got to force it. Once you get it moving, as you can see right here, and you can go to the other side and try that one. See if we can get that here. There we go. And it pops off. That is probably the hardest part of this entire install, is removing this hard plastic piece. Now, again, you can see the little slot here that lines up and goes on. It only goes on one way, so it won't be a problem. You can see this shape inside of here. Like this. You can see the shape. It's only going to go on one way. So do not put this, the TRD part, on your airbox yet. We got to install this next in the fender well. Then we put the lower box in. So let's go do that. So what we do here, this is the hole in the fender we will take this slot facing up, and this is rubber, so we can start to put it into the hole. And you just kind of push it in there, and it's just rubber, so it'll conform, you know, as you push it in there. All right, and once you get it in, you don't want to push it too far because you don't want to lose it, you know, but there you go. Okay, I'm going to try to do this upside down, but basically this thing, as you can see, it's rubbery. They did that on purpose, and you just shove that in the hole there the best you can. And then once you get it shoved in there, and there it is, and now we can install the lower part of the box. Okay, let's get this lower part of the box installed. Again, you have to line up that slot. And get those tabs on there. It's kind of tight, but we should be able to do it. Just takes a little finagling there on both sides. There is plenty of room. And there you go. It is in. So now all we have to do is tighten down these bolts right here. Okay, let's go take this for a test drive. Okay guys, let's see if this makes a difference. Well, I know the computer is going to compensate for things, but I really feel like this kind of hits between, when it comes to acceleration, between having your tow haul engaged, the tow haul button. If you don't know what that is, try it out. It's a lot of fun. And just driving in the regular mode, just put it in drive and go. It does not seem to make the engine any louder on the Tacoma. Under acceleration, it sounded like I was getting a little more aggressive sound. This doesn't seem to do that. It does sound different. And when you accelerate, you can definitely sense a difference. And you know, I don't know how the computer is going to handle this, but it seems to be doing, you know, it's really interesting. It was highly noticeable what it did to the shifting on the Tacoma. But when it comes to the Tundra is much more refined. It's kind of, you know, I like it. I really like it. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to accelerate from the exact point that I did, that you see in the intro to a lot of my videos. That was not in tow haul mode. That was not, I hadn't done anything. It just had a stock air filter just like I do now. Everything was the same. But we're gonna do some acceleration from that point and see how it goes. But so far I really like it. And this is just a small rubber part that changes the way air is sucked into the air intake. Instead of having a very obstructive plastic piece with flat edges. This is a horn, you know, and so the air flows in much easier. Now, depending on where you live, this could really be a blast. If you've got really dry air, you know, or really super humid air, this could really help you out. Okay, we're gonna accelerate from the same point that I've done in that little intro on my video. So we'll do a little comparison here. And we'll see if we can tell a difference accelerating. Okay. I think we can. Now it's like 65 degrees out right now. It's not real dry. The humidity started going up this week. But I really like what this is. What this little addition has done. This is nice. I like it. Woohoo! Yeah, I think it helps. I think it helps on the acceleration. Now I'm not going to put it in tow haul mode and show you what that does. That's like hitting the nitrous. I mean, it is just amazing. It's like you have a turbo that's been, you know, not installed, and then you install it and you're like, wow. The tow haul mode is a whole nother thing, but that's already installed, so I can use that anytime. It's just my extra little boost if I need to get ahead of somebody at a, you know, on the highway to get off at an exit or something like that. But this intake flow accelerator, which is a TRD Pro item, it comes with the whole TRD Pro intake box. But I'll tell you, you can just order the part by itself. It's like $40, maybe less if you find it. You can find them on Amazon, eBay, different Toyota parts, you know, websites. I think one is called Sparks Parts. Shouldn't run more than $40. Anyways, this thing is awesome. I really like it. I've just driven about, I don't know, 4 miles, and I just like what it's done to the truck. It's really just that little horn design. Now you would think, here we go again. You would think they would, you know, this would just be part of the design of the intake box on the trucks. I don't know what the reason for the plastic shaped piece. It does work. It controls gas mileage, I guess, or air intake. I don't know what the reason is, but I just don't know why they couldn't have just put a little plastic horn in there. It's just a cheap little part, and it makes the engine run more efficient and makes it accelerate, I think, more efficiently and quicker. So, you know, hey Toyota, listen up. You know, you shouldn't have to buy a $500 intake box from TRD Pro to get this little part if it's going to make the engine run more efficient. You would think that they would just do that, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe it costs more, and maybe they cut a few pennies here and there in manufacturing, and that was something that, you know, they could do without, because the engine still runs fine without it, but it's more fun with it. So anyways, there you go. Installed the TRD Pro intake flow accelerator on the 2021 or earlier, or, you know, I don't know what they have for 22, but I know this will fit on just probably all models of the Tundra down, you know, of this generation. So anyways, without babbling on anymore, I like this. This is a whole lot of fun. So, you know, I would do it. It's a cheap mod, and I think it's going to make the engine run much more efficient, as long as I don't have a heavy foot because of it. So this mod takes like 15 minutes. I think you'd really enjoy it after you did it. I hope you enjoyed the video of me installing it. As you can see, you know, I'm not the most refined mechanic, but I am, you know, I do work with my hands a lot. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video of me installing the TRD Pro intake flow accelerator. I enjoyed installing it. I really enjoy what it does to the engine, and the way it, you know, it let's just say it doesn't sound any different, but I really think it helps on the acceleration. I think it really helps. So there's no like sluggishness or whatever. I don't know. There's something about it that with that air getting into the intake really helps refine the drive and the performance of the engine. Like I said, I had one on my Tacoma. It worked great. Made the transmission shift better somehow, maybe with the computer analyzing everything. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Please comment below the video if you have any questions, and I will answer them as soon as I can, by the way. I try to answer them, you know, 12 to 24 hours. And but anyways, I've got more videos coming. You know, I'm trying to protect the catalytic converters on this vehicle. I'll have a video on that, and who knows what else I'll come up with to do to this Tundra. I love this truck, and I love doing little mods to it. I've also got a Subaru Legacy sedan that I don't know if I can do much mods to it, but I do every now and then make a video of some maintenance things that I do to it. So stay tuned for those. I'm also doing some mountain bike videos and different things on that, and some fishing videos. So if you would, stay tuned. I really appreciate it. I'll see you. See ya.